Hello everyone, this is Felix on GM Now, this is going to be my second part of my devlog, where I'm going to be making audio. And so as you can see here, I have Audacity open, and I have FL Studio open. And what I'm going to do is that, well, I'm doing this for a game jam, and in this game jam we're only allowed to use sound made with our own mouths. So what I'm going to do is record each different sounds I'm doing on Audacity for the music and for sword effects, stuff like that, and then bring it into FL Studio for the music and you know, sequence it together, and just bring it in normally into Game Maker for all the sound effects. So I'm going to start with the music today. I'm just going to show you how I'm going to do this. I'm going to do all the process on video, unless it turns out to be terrible, in which case I may not upload this, and just do it again. Depending on what I learn. Now I have experimented a bit to see if it actually works. No, it works. So I'm just going to have to make the sounds. I haven't actually made any proper sounds yet, so I'm going to have to try my best. I'm going to have to try some beatboxing, which I'm absolutely terrible at. So I'm probably going to use effects, stuff like that, just to make it sound a bit better. And yeah, so the reason I'm doing it this way is I can bring it directly to FL Studio, each different sounds, and it means I can record each sound once and then make as much music as I need. I don't need to go on and record each track as I need to. It makes it a lot easier, and I guess it still works. I mean, technically all the audio has been made using my own mouth. I then put it together in some form of sound. So first I'm going to try making my normal beat sound. So I'm going to have my sound for the main kick, and I'm going to have something like that for the snare, and maybe for the hi-hats, something like that. So I'm going to start recording my different sounds. Let's see what that sounded like. It's not loud enough, is it, Mike? Now, I don't know how loud the audio will be in the video, but hopefully it will be loud enough. I actually have two ways of controlling the volume, and I'm using something that won't affect you. But normally I set the volume to something acceptable. So this doesn't sound great. I'm going to try again. Yeah, that's pretty good. So this is going to be my main kick. So I'm going to export this. First of all, I'm actually going to go to my desktop, and you can see all of what I have right now. Great. I'm going to call this sounds. I'm not gonna bother finding a better name. I'm going to do file. Oh, first of all, I'm going to truncate it to exactly where I need it to be. Whoops. So I'm gonna take out this part, Control Exit, and this part, see what that sounds like. Just I don't know what I did. I have no idea what this is right here. Ah, I see. Okay. So there's a bit at the end I want to get rid of. And now if I select everything, that sounds alright. File, export. Let's go to my sounds, and I'm gonna call this kick. Save. Okay. So now I'm gonna delete this track and go on to my snare. So I think it's something like that. Yeah, that sounds alright. I'm gonna do it again though. It's a bit weird. That's better. I'm going to keep that. This is getting better than I thought it would go. That's pretty good. Let's export that. Export. I'm going to call it snare. And now I need to have... I'm just going to check the audio is saving properly. This is a mess. I really have to clean this up so it's in my snare. Yeah, that's perfect. It doesn't even sound like it was me. And now finally my hi-hats. It's a bit loud. Oh wait. Now it sounds like a stick. Now it sounds like a snare. I'm not quite sure how to do this. I see it's a hi-hat is more like... Actually, I could probably just listen to what a proper hi-hat sounds like if I bring this up. Oh, a snare is a bit heavier actually. It doesn't really matter. I mean, I'm not gonna get great audio just from me. Yeah, I guess that's pretty good. Just gonna crop it again. There's probably an automatic tool for cropping, but I'm not gonna bother. File, export, I'm gonna have this hat. So now I can already make some sounds for beats, etc. However, I still need to be able to do music, so I need a guitar sound. This is going to be very strange. So let's see. What I'm going to do is just delete these because I'm not allowed to use them. I'm just going to bring in. I'm going to start by doing a beat because I think it's the best I can do. So I'm going to bring up my sounds and import them. Now I guess I could do that. Yeah, that works. Nice. My kick and my snare. I have a random sampler there which I can delete now. Okay, so I'm gonna have my main beat going like that. So as you can see, it's not great. My kick is a little weak, so I'm gonna have to use it again. But I mean, it's the best I'm gonna get, so I hope that audio wasn't too loud. I don't know how it's gonna end up on audio, on video, sorry. Hopefully it'll be alright. So this is gonna be my main beat. I think it sounds alright, apart from the beat, it's not heavy enough. I'm gonna try making a new one. Nah, I need a more impacty thing. Nah, that wasn't right. No, that was terrible. I have no idea. I'm just going to keep it for now. I don't know how to make it better. Now, before I start making sounds, I'm just going to take a nice bass and see how I can make it sound better. So this is what guitar sounds like. And I'm going to have to mimic this. It's the best I'm going to get, I think. Again, I have to stick to the rules, and I don't think I'm going to get any better than that. This is very interesting. It's the first time I try making actual guitar sounds. I've made audio with my mouth before, I've used this technique before, but not for actual instrument sounding things. I did it for a mobile game I was working on where you needed to move things around and you would have little sounds. I don't know if you can hear that, but I basically made air go into my mouth and it makes this kind of a whoop sound. And it worked quite nice because then I could add effects to it, kind of compress it a bit, make it sound a bit more computery, and it worked pretty nice. I think it's a very nice way of generating sounds, but it's only good for sound effects. For actual things that need to sound like something proper, it's kind of hard. So ding, 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 ding. It's very ding. I probably sound really stupid on camera, but I mean, there's not much more I can do. Now this sounds really terrible, so I'm going to try compressing it, see what that gives. Ding. Doesn't change anything, does it? I'm just gonna save this and see what it does once I make music with it. I think this is gonna sound very interesting. I mean, I'm not even do a proper C note or anything, so it's gonna be very strange. So if I bring up my guitar and then bring up some piano roll, I can go like a. Okay, so first of all, I forgot to crop it, which is a really stupid mistake on my part. So yeah, as you can see, the beat sounded alright, but now I'm just going into some fairly interesting results, which is a shame because I thought the beats were quite nice. No, this is not gonna work. Let me bring this back up here. Close this. I should really be using both my. No, this sounds really stupid. I'm gonna have to. Whoops, that's my OBS. I'm gonna have to find another sound to use. I'm not gonna use a guitar. I'm gonna go like a. What sound can I mimic? I can do that. Even though it doesn't really give much. So yeah, this is just experimenting. I have no idea what I'm doing. This probably will end up being a very long video, but if you find it fun, I guess it's worth it. Yeah, again, I have no idea what I'm doing. I can whistle, but let's try to get a nice piano in and see what notes I need to get. So let's get a dark piano, whatever, and try getting a C going. That's gonna work. But I need to be long because I want it to work. See what that gives. Now it sounds like I'm whistling, which is not great. I don't have a pop filter or anything, so it sounds a bit weird. But I'm gonna select it, effects. I'm gonna try. I think I know compressor does work sometimes. I just need to find the right settings in order to get it more computery. That wasn't great though. There are other things I can use, but I could reverse it. Nah, that's just weird. So yeah, again, just doing some random effects. See what I can get. Now I just muted the sound. Yeah, not easy. You guys should try this, by the way. It's much harder than it seems to get good sounds. Where's my... I could increase the threshold, see what that gives. Or decrease it. I could... what does that do? See, I don't actually exactly know what a compressor does. I just know that sometimes it gives quite computery results, which is nice. I'm gonna keep that. And now I just need to kind of normalize it or something. I guess this is gonna have to do. So I'm gonna export that as a... I don't even know how to spell whistle. I'm gonna call that flute, whatever. Yeah, I don't know how to spell. That's not what I wanted to do. Although I have it here, now I can try doing some stuff. It's not gonna stop, is it? But what if I do that? Okay, that's pretty funny. I want to go back to my pattern. Okay, delete the... Yes, this is stupid. So I'm going to add find next empty. I'm going to call that flute, whatever, even though it's me whistling. Go to my audio clips. It's not there, is it? Let's put it back in. Now what I want to see is, will this go longer? No, it's going to treat it as an audio clip. Which is quite annoying. So can I go in here and do something? What does that do? That's not what I'm looking for. Time stretching, resample, pro default, pro tension, I don't even know what these things do. What's that speech? It's pretty good. Now, what's that do? Let's do all these. It's not what I was looking for. Now I need to stop when I stop, so I'm not sure how to do that. I have no idea how these things work. Go up. Okay, now I need to get a nice tune kind of thing. It does sound a bit... I have no idea what I'm doing. Again, experimenting with what I can do. So I can go... I'm gonna have kind of James Bondy tune. I could go I have an idea. I'm going to put this down to 90, by the way, because it's going to be really fast. Actually, 130 may be good. And what I can do is now clone this. See, I normally do tutorials and stuff, but then when I start doing all this stuff, I just don't know what I'm doing, and you can see that, you know, there's not... Sorry, if this was too loud, I don't know. For me, it's fine because I can adjust the audio, but it doesn't change anything on your side. So now I'm just going to try putting it together, see what it gives. So I'm going to take my beat, which I call pattern 1 for some reason, and then take this and see what it gives. Now, I have to say, actually, I think this turned out really nicely. It may not match the theme of my game, but it doesn't matter. I think I'm pretty proud of that, given that all the sounds actually came from me. Now I need to add, maybe redo my guitar a bit, find something that will work better. Then I'm going to try something like dun, dun, and see what that gives. Dun, dun. I could probably use that. So yeah, as you can, I really like FL Studio because of the riff machine. It means I can do stuff really quickly. So I'm just gonna export that. Call that. I'm gonna call that guitar 2. I don't want to overwrite the other one, just in case I actually liked it. And I'm just gonna make a basic bass. So again, all I have to do is import it, like so, guitar 2. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to flute 1, copy this. This is why I really like FL Studio. You can do some pretty nice things. I'm going to find XMT, call that bass. Go inside here, whoops, here, paste it. Now I've put the wrong instrument for some reason. I want to copy all this, Control X, go inside my guitar, and now place this. Now I just need to grab everything and move it upwards to D5. How's that good? Too high. I'm gonna have to... Oh, I know why. I'm supposed to have a C chord, aren't I? I shouldn't have done that. Let's keep this. Go back inside here, see what a C chord sounds like. So once again, I'm gonna grab in my broken piano. Dun, 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 and I'm just gonna have to redo that. Dun, dun, dun. And hopefully it's gonna work. File, export. It sounds stupid now, but it's gonna sound better, I think. Once I get it right. Just put this and delete my broken piano. Actually, what I don't have is I forgot to do that. Actually, I don't like that. It should be longer, actually. Yeah, that's gonna work. I probably look really stupid on camera. I don't really care at this point. I think it's turning out much better than I thought. I'm really proud of myself. I'm gonna call that guitar. You know what? It's not a C. It's not a C note. I need to be a C note. I completely forgot what a C note sounds like. It's gonna work. Yeah, that could work. And file export. I'm gonna go over guitar 2. Yes. Okay. And import it. And all I have to do now is bring up my riff machine. This is really stupid, but I don't know, I like it. It's hilarious. And move this upwards up to G5. And add my riff. So it sounds a bit weird now, but let's see if that works. Yeah, again, no idea what the audio is like, but it sounds really weird. I think my bass audio is really strong. Let's listen to what my flute sound like. I'm gonna have to get the right pitch. That's gonna have to work. I really hope that works, because now I really need a bass sound of some sort, and that's the only one I can think of. And it's the only one. I mean, I'm thinking of what else I could do for a better sound, but I can't think of much at the moment. So let's just put it here. Control X. Put in this one instead. I'm keeping the other one just because I don't know. The riff machine didn't do a very good job, I didn't think. So let's grab my flute. Let's copy everything. I'm just gonna place it inside my bass and see if actually the notes work. If not, I don't know. See what that sounds like. That works. Now I'm going to clone this, and I'm going to riff machine. I quite like the wackiness of it, and I'm gonna keep it. I think it's hilarious. I don't know, I quite like it. So I have no idea how long I've been going on with this. This may end up a pretty big video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'm still going to go on. Yeah, if you guys are getting bored of me just messing around with sounds and stuff, you could just skip to the end of the video, see what I came up with in the end. If not, keep sticking around. I really like actually doing this. I never realized how fun it could be. I've used FL Studio a lot, but I've only been using the built-in audio. I quite like doing it like so. I find it hilarious. It's like making an a cappella, but you get so much more control over it, and the riff machine is just godly. I really like it. Now I'm thinking I'm going to add a kind of little things I can add in, like do do do. I'm going to record myself saying do. So I just need, again, what's the C chord? A C note. Do 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 do. That works. Do. Whoops, wrong thing. Do Do. Am I? Yeah, just checking. I thought I was previewing for a second. That would have been quite hilarious because it means I would not have been recording all this. Why is it not playing? Do. Yeah, I like it. Export. So I'm gonna call that do. Save it. Bring up FL Studio. Make sure I have it on the right thing. Yep. Get my do. Why is do not here? Oh, I can export it. Grab do. Yeah. Actually, I have noticed it's a lot more fun developing when you're actually like talking over it. Making music is quite fun. I don't know about you guys. So I'm gonna grab this find next time I'm gonna call it do. And I'm thinking is I'm gonna go like over here I'm gonna like do. So I'm do. Now I'm gonna change. I'm gonna see if I go to It's all very loud. Tell you what, I'm gonna get the flute down and get my guitars down. See what that's like. So the way I'm going to do that, I think, is I'm just going to, again, go back to my flute, copy this, go to my do. Now the problem with my do is it sounds very weird, so I'm going to have to find a way to get this working. I don't know, I may re-record it later on. I'm going to riff machine it once and I'm in the wrong pattern, so I'm going to have to go here, Control A, Control X, and make a new thing, do. Here you go. So, by the way, if you're watching this and you're interested in development, this is how you make music. I use FL Studio, but there are loads of other programs out there. I like FL Studio because it's really easy to use, in my opinion. I've been using it for quite some time. Is that the same as my bass? Let's bring up my bass, see what that sounded like. It's the same. It's not gonna do. Do? Oh man. Some jokes. Now I'm gonna delete some of the notes. So I'm gonna clone that. I'm going to delete some of the notes to make it more interesting. So, I'm going to delete the first section of each of those, like that. It's music, you can be artsy about it. I just realized, you guys may get some really strange audio, because I just realized you're getting both the audio from the computer being recorded, and maybe it's getting the speakers are getting into your into the microphone. And that is, if that's the case, I'm really sorry about it. And so I'm actually gonna wear these so that I get the audio through here instead, and hopefully that won't mess up your audio. I don't know if that's the case, but I just realized it could be. So I'm gonna have to do that right now, just in case, because I don't want to mess up anything you guys are listening to. Nope, wrong one. Alright, so now you guys should not be having this problem anymore, which is nice. So if you've been having that problem all along, I'm very sorry. It should be much better now, if that's the case. But now I have do too, so I'm going to put it everywhere. See what that sounds like. Yeah, I like it. So yeah, I basically made a piece of music just with my mouth. I'm just gonna add some more things again. I'm gonna kind of a sound from time to time. Now, I don't know if this music will work for the game. I don't really care at this point. That was terrible. I need to be longer. Yeah, that could be fun. That can be fun. And let's export it. I'm going to call it whoosh. When I do random sounds like that, I call them what they sound like. Because really, well, how can I name them? So do I have whoosh in there? No, I don't have whoosh in there. I can do it. Whoosh. Here you go. And now all I have to do is go like that, and but of course I need to make my own new thing. Put it here, go inside here, and from time to time I can have a whoosh like that. I just need to make it a bit louder compared to the rest. And I'm gonna do a bit of this around here and here. See what that sounds like. I'm gonna put the beats to the left. I like the left beats. Now this guitar. Am I using that one? I'm not sure. Now you know the thing like something like that. I don't know. I still have to think of what I'm gonna do. I could just finish it here, but then again, it's a lot funnier to have something more. The more layers, the better with music. Also, it means I can add layers here and there, make it more interesting. That being said, what I could do is replace some of those do's with my original do's, and have a place where I don't have a flute like this. Like, I could do this. That may be interesting. Yeah, all of a sudden it's a lot more interesting. Now I just have to copy this and paste it a few times. Yeah, I am really quite happy with the results, and now I'm debating whether I should add more to it or not. But I think the more the merrier. So I'm going to add a new type of audio. Think of maybe I've added. So again, I need to figure out what the C note is. That works. Yeah, that works. I like it. I like it. That's more humming. It's perfect. I need to be much longer though. Yeah. File, export it. I'm gonna call it hum. Now I'm gonna have this as a kind of a main kind of a chordy thing in the background, which I think will sound nice too. So I'm gonna take my flute, copy all of this, and go to my hum. That's all I need. course, every time I forget to make my new pattern, which I'm going to call hums. I'm going to move it up to G5. Nice thing is that when you put more and stuff together, it doesn't sound that all that, you know, human anymore. So what I can do is start with no I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do this. I'm going to put this everywhere. I'm going to do the main putting everything together later. I love it. It adds so much. I'm gonna turn it down, put it to the right. And I did think of something else I wanted to do, and that is add variations. So I'm gonna grab my original flute. I'm gonna clone it again. This time I'm gonna add another riff machine. And just having kind of variations from time to time is quite nice. So what I'm going to do is now delete everything and start layering everything together. So I want my drums for the whole thing because it's game music. It's fine to have drums everywhere. So I'm going to have I'm going to make it that long for now. Perfect. Then I'm going to have just my do's. I think is going to be nice, just like that. Let's see. Then I need my bass coming in. I'm gonna have my whoosh, and then I'm gonna have my my hums. So I'm gonna have some hums, and I'm gonna take my this do here instead. I'm gonna take my actually I want bass too, and then only then I'm gonna have my flute kick in. Take my do's back again here and my bass and my hums. Let's see what this first section sounds like. Oh, just by the way, I think I have all the instruments I need now to make a nice music. So let's start. Now what I'm going to do is have another whoosh and start putting my hums again. I'm going to have to tone my hums down, they're kind of loud. Get my bass long, I really like the bass, and I find it hilarious too. My do's number 2, and I'm going to switch between, I'm going to add my flute number 3 over here. Is that all the patterns I have? I thought I had more. Never mind. And then I'm just going to make it longer by a few bars. I mean, music needs to be quite long because you don't want it to repeat too often. You don't want to have the beginning again. And I'm going to have my flute number 2 and 3. I like the 2 though. I think 2 is much better than 3. something like that, and then get my dues. From time to time, put original do back in, and then get my hums in. I could even shut the hums up from time to time. Is that all? Oh, do I have my bass in there? No, I don't. And I just need to put my bass number 2 in. Perfect. What is that? Flute, bass, flute. Oh, I got them the wrong way around. Oh, doesn't matter. Let's see what that sounds like, the whole thing. Oh, I had it selected. That's annoying. Let's go on from this part then. I was right here, so let's start. Oops. Over here and see how the rest sounds. I think it's pretty good. I'm not going to change anything to it apart from the fact, turning my hums a bit down. Apart from that, I think everything's good. You can hear all the instruments. I love it. I'm going to save it, file, export, I think. I'm going to get it as a wave. I want to keep the best quality sound possible for now. And I'm going to call this all music.wav. Maximum quality everywhere. I'm going to keep it highest quality possible. And this is going to render a bit. It's quite slow because I'm using audio files instead of generators. But it's not too slow. I've had worse. Not with SSD. That's the slowest music I had to render yet because I've never used that much audio. But I do graphic renderings, and that just takes 20 minutes for one image. Great. And sometimes you have to do animations with 25 images per second. It's really quite slow. So this is going to be it for this video. I don't think I'm going to go on to making sounds, etc. I may make a separate video for that for sound effects if you're interested. Even though I'll probably know if you're interested way too late because I am on a time restriction. I only have, well, let's see, it's 12. I have 36 hours. Yeah. Of course, I'm still going to sleep, eat, do all this stuff. I'm not going to sit behind my computer this whole time. I'm not taking this very seriously. If I would be, I would have started from the beginning, not halfway through yesterday, and I would have not slept tonight and just survived with coffee. Which has happened to me once. I was working on this really cool project, which now I find kind of stupid because obviously improved ever since. That was maybe a year or two back, and I just spent almost the whole day working on it. So yeah, thanks to you guys for watching. Keep an eye out for more of my devlogs and other people's devlogs on creating a game for the GMC number 18, GMC Jam number 18. And I'll see you guys next time.